Welcome Trekkies to another edition of The Week in Trek. I'm your host Dan Gunther, co-host of the Literary Treks podcast, as well as the writer for TrekLit Reviews. Not a lot of news this week, which means there will be a ton of breaking news as soon as this video is uploaded. Given my luck, we'll get some casting news for Star Trek Discovery the moment this video goes live, having just missed being able to include it in the video. So, you're welcome. President Barack Obama, a self-described Trekkie, yes, I said Trekkie, served as the guest editor for Wired's November issue. During that time, he took the opportunity to speak a few words on what he felt was the true meaning of Star Trek. President Obama has long considered himself a fan of Star Trek, and this video should not be missed. Click the link in the description to check that video out. When Star Trek Discovery begins airing next May, PlayStation 4 owners won't be left in the cold. CBS has rolled out All Access on the PlayStation 4, joining the Xbox One and a number of other platforms for which All Access has already been available. The streaming television service, which will be the only way to see Star Trek Discovery in the US, is now available on most streaming platforms. On TrekLit Reviews this week, I've just posted my review of the Deep Space Nine novel Force and Motion by Jeffrey Lang. This is a little bit of an unorthodox Star Trek novel, and reader reception was a little bit polarized. I'm curious to see what you thought. Check out my review. Link is in the description below. Leave a comment about what you thought about Force and Motion. Well, that's all the news from the Star Trek universe this week. Like I said, not a lot out there to choose from. However, hopefully we do get some news soon about Star Trek Discovery, maybe some long-awaited casting news. Stay tuned for that. As soon as any information becomes available, I will of course be making a video about that. Be sure to leave a comment about any news item that I mentioned this week. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have yourselves a great week. My name is Dan Gunther, and among other things, online I have a website, www.treklit.com, where I review Star Trek novels, both old and new. I also co-host the Literary Treks podcast with Matthew Rushing and Bruce Gibson, in which we talk about the world of Star Trek books and comics. Be sure to check out some of the other videos on this channel, including episode reviews, Star Trek product reviews, and videos about all corners of the Star Trek universe and beyond.